Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be trying on some minus 5 kilogram clothes from the Korean brand Chuu. So as you guys may know, I did a video pretty similar to this one a while back where I tried on a few pairs of pants from this brand that claim to make you look 5 kilograms lighter. And since you guys seem to like that video so much, I thought I would make a pretty similar one by just trying on different clothes from the brand that aren't pants, because they have been releasing more and more minus 5 kilogram clothes because I guess they're just pretty popular. So this time around I'm trying some skirts, some shorts, and some underwear. Kind of like shapewear, I guess. This time around I actually got clothes in a lot of different sizes, literally from small until large, because I don't know, I just think the sizing is so weird to me in particular. I think these clothes are definitely more suited if you have a more like banana or straight shape, because at least for me, I found that in terms of measurements, for something to fit on my hips, it would be super baggy on my waist. For something to fit on my waist, it would be super small on my hips and probably wouldn't even get past them. So this time I actually did get literally from sizes small to large. I am pretty sure that some of these won't fit me properly, but I did want to try all the sizes to see just how different they are. So first off, I got this skirt. This is one of the things that I got in large. At first glance, it doesn't look that bad. I don't think it looks super massive on me, but it actually is really, really big on my waist. But around my hips, it seems to fit pretty alright, but I could have definitely fit into a medium of this. I'm not sure if I could fit into a small, just because this does fit pretty well on my hips, but it's really baggy on my waist. One thing I wasn't expecting was just how stretchy this denim is, because usually denim clothes aren't stretchy at all, and this is so much stretchier than I was expecting it to be. I actually really like the cut of this. I really like the sort of ripped denim look all over, and here, like on the sides, it has a bit of a slit, but you can just see the shorts underneath. Overall, I really like this, not necessarily because it looks super slimming or anything, but I really like the cuts. I really like how stretchy the denim is. I really like the fact that there's shorts underneath. I love this. I just wish it was much smaller on the waist. So the second thing I'm gonna try is this skirt that already looks really massive to me. Like, yeah, there's no way, this is just gonna be way too big for me. But yeah, this is a wool skirt. I forgot to mention this, but 5C, whatever that means, like 5 degrees C. To me, that just means temperature, like 5 Celsius degrees. I don't really know, but I think it's supposed to make your backside like a bit perkier or something. I don't know. I also got the exact same thing in a different size, because these are actually handmade and it was pretty much a steal. I got these for like $3 each or something, which is really cheap. So this is definitely not my size. Just because I know Korean sizing is usually very different from sizing outside of Asia, at least, as was proven by this skirt, which is a large and fit me perfectly on my hips. I didn't think it would fit me perfectly, but I thought it wouldn't be nearly as big as it actually is. It's just massive. So I don't know if that plus 5 degrees Celsius or whatever that means actually works, because it's too big to be able to tell. But as I said before, I have the exact same thing on a medium, so hopefully this will fit a bit better. Okay, now this one, it fits a lot closer to the denim skirt that I tried in a size large. This size feels very similar to that one. I still don't really love the skirt though. I mean, it's very business looking to me. I think the measurements for this one, in a medium, are probably still bigger than the measurements for the skirt, which was in a large. And this is the same brand, so I don't really understand why they make it like this. I think I'm basically a large or a medium in terms of the denim skirts, and in this one I would have to be a small. It seems very strange to me. They are very, very comfortable though. The material does feel really nice. I just don't really like how they look, and obviously neither of them fit me anyway. Next up, I'm gonna be trying the shorts that I got. Alright, so my first complaint, before I even button this up, is that the hole where you put the button through, just there, has a lot of threads going through it, which just on its own make this very difficult to button up because there are so many individual threads in the way. So I think I'm just gonna get a pair of scissors and try to cut them. So these were all the threads that were in the way of me buttoning this. These shorts are a small. I think they fit fairly well, but I have a problem with this that I've never had with any item of clothing before, which is really bizarre to me. I think you can kind of see from the side that on the back here, it sort of like leans away from my body, even when I'm standing up. And in the front, it's actually digging into my stomach. I don't know why. It feels like it's almost too tight here and too baggy here. I don't really understand how that's possible, but even when I'm standing, it's like this, but here it's completely, like there's no space. But I can put both my hands here. Just here, because here it fits fine. It's just this at the bottom of my back. It's not stuck to my body for some reason. I've never had this happen with any item of clothing before. Even if I try to pull it up, which I just did, it's still really baggy here, and it's still pretty tight here. I don't understand this. I mean, I'm sure if I put a belt over it, it's fine, but this is the weirdest problem I've ever had with any item of clothing. This is just bizarre. Overall, I do really like the shorts. I think they fit me pretty well, apart from being baggy on the back. Would I say they are particularly slimming? I mean, maybe around my hips, maybe. Definitely not on my legs at all. Anyway, I just have one item left to try, which is the -5 kilograms shaper underwear. First off, I do think it's kind of strange how just the very top here is much thicker than anywhere else. You can even see it on the inside. It's like at the top part, this has been folded over and glued together or something. It feels a little stretchy, but not too much, but this top part especially feels really tight. The bottom is much stretchier. Alright, so I just put it on. I put on shorts on top because I felt a bit too naked without them. But this is not too great. I mean, does it make my waist look smaller? I think so, absolutely. But I definitely think that this part here, because it's been folded over, is a billion times tighter than the rest of it, because the rest of it doesn't even feel very tight. It just feels almost like regular underwear, really. It's like just here, this is the only part that's being squeezed at all. And not only does that feel really uncomfortable, but at least in my case, like as I move, it just gets folded over all the time, and I keep having to like unfold it. So I think the underwear in particular is a pretty big fail. It is true to size, this is definitely a small. I just think the height of this is not very good because it keeps unfolding onto itself like constantly. I'm just talking and it just falls down. And I don't think it's really that effective, so this is definitely not worth it. I think that if you want to look a little bit slimmer, it makes a lot more sense to use the pants because they're covering your whole legs and part of your hips. If they're tight enough, they will make you look a little bit thinner, but when it comes to skirts and shorts, I just don't think you can really get that effect. The most you're gonna get is slightly slimmer looking hips if it's tight enough, but it really doesn't make that much of a difference in my opinion. If you really want to look a little bit thinner just by using these clothes, definitely go for the pants because the rest of it isn't that effective, even though out of this haul, I definitely really like the shorts apart from the thing on the back, which I'll just have to ask someone who knows what they're talking about if the back part is fixable. But even if it's not, I definitely think I'm gonna wear the shorts with like a belt so it's not noticeable. But my favorite thing is this skirt. Even though it's too baggy on my waist for now, I am gonna get it fixed, and I really like the cut and the feel of it and the fact that it's pretty stretchy. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.